Hi guys, my name is Kat Brown and I am making this video primarily for my loving boyfriend, but I figure maybe you can also help other people too in this situation. But yeah, this is for my boyfriend when I need help. So, thanks babe. Also, disclaimer for this video, trigger warning for needles, medication, and blood. Anyways, so here's the situation. Either I'm dry heaving or I'm throwing up to the point where I cannot leave the bathroom, I cannot leave the sink, I cannot leave the bucket, I can't leave anything, to the point where I'm sweating and I'm shaking and I cannot get up by myself, and by that point there's no way that I can stay sterile enough to give me my nausea medication. So this is where I'll need your help. So this part obviously won't be beneficial or relevant to anybody other than my boyfriend, but this part is to help my boyfriend, so hang on. So don't worry babe, I'm gonna make a list of all the things that you need and then I can show you where they are in the closet so you can find them easier. Alright, so we're gonna go down the list. Alright, so 2 saline flushes. So in my medical closet, the saline flushes can be found on the first shelf in the white boxes right here. All of these are the saline flushes. You can tell because it says sodium chloride injections. This is what they look like. You only need 2 of them. You'll need 1 heparin flush. I'll show you where that is. Alright, so for me, my heparin flushes are in the middle shelf and they're in the yellow boxes. They look like this. They're right in the middle and it says heparin log flush and you just need 1 of them. You'll need 2 to 4 alcohol swabs. I'll show you where they are. It's a lot easier to find my alcohol swabs in the kitchen on the counter, and they're right over here. And you'll just need 2 to 4 of them. You'll need your medication. I'll show you where mine is. Alright, so for my Benadryl medication, we're going to go back to the medical closet, and it's going to be on the top shelf right by the saline. And it's going to be in a brown bag, and it's over here. It's this one. You'll only need 1, and they look like this. To go along with the medication, you're going to need 1 needle syringe, and I will show you where those are. Alright, so we're going to be back in the medical closet again, and it's going to be really easy to find these because I have way too many. And so there's going to be yellow ones and gray ones. Both of them work just fine. It's totally your preference. The gray ones are easier to measure, but both of them work the same. But they're here, right here on top of the whole shelf. Yeah, these are the bigger ones, and these are like the smaller ones. They both work the same. It's just what they look like. And then for this process, I have way more yellow than gray, so I'm just gonna get 1 yellow syringe. Looks like this. Then you're gonna need 1 alcohol cap. I'll show you where they are. Baby, these are also easier to find in the kitchen as well, on top of the counter. And they are right by the alcohol swabs, and they're blue. So, alcohol swabs, blue caps. These are it. So you just need 1. You'll need Germ-X. I'll show you where. So we're still in the kitchen for this one, and it's gonna be right on the kitchen countertop, and it'll be right here. Yep, easy peasy. I get questioned a lot, but I do prefer a mask for people that do my things. And baby, I know you know where your mask is, so go acquire that magic. So to go down the list, this is the supplies that you should have out. 2 saline flushes, 1 heparin flush, 2 to 4 alcohol swabs, your medication, a needle syringe, 1 alcohol cap, hand sanitizer, and a mask. So if you got all those, then you're ready. So now that you have all of your supplies, I will go over the process of doing it step by step. First and foremost, you'll put your mask on. Styling. The next thing that you're going to do is go ahead and sanitize your hands. After your hands are all beautiful and nice, you're going to go ahead and start opening all your syringes. Just like this. Super easy. looks like that. Alright, so the thing is, each one of these pre-filled syringes come with a little bit of air in it. And so you have to unscrew the top just a little bit, and then you'll squeeze from the bottom and push it forward, and then it pushes the air out, and that's how you can prime it. And then you get no more air bubbles in it. So I'll show you again on this one. It has the air bubble. Get the air bubble to the top, and then untwist it a little bit. That's why you don't have to expose it all the way. And then push forward. And then it gets the air out. And then last time with the heparin, because it has the same air bubble. Perfect. Now we're going to come to our medication. This is a vial, and it comes with the lid, and then you have to go through it with a needle syringe to get the medication. So here, I'll show you how. So first of all, it comes with the lid. You have to open the lid off just by snapping it off. And this is where you're going to stab the needle through. But before that, we have to get the alcohol swab. And we're going to open it and clean off the top, making sure it's super clean. I do it really good.
Every single time.
Voila. Now your medication is ready to be drawn up from the needle, and I'll show you a good tactic how to do that. So, here's your needle. You're going to take the lid off. And you're going to pull backwards, and it's just going to be pulling air into the needle. So just like that. You don't have to do much. So, with that, you're going to come and you're going to go to the actual medication. You're going to go through that rubber hole right in the middle, just like this. And now, you're going to turn it upside down, and you're going to push the air into the vial. You're going to bring down the needle so it comes underneath the, all the way to the bottom, underneath the actual medication, and then you're just going to let go of your thumb, and it's going to pull it out for you. It's very fast since it's the bigger needle. And then you pull back a little bit, and there it is. Now this goes in your sharps container, and then you put the lid back on. Obviously there's lots of air in this now, and so you just push the air out, just like so. Be very careful at the end. Perfect. So the way I use my medications and stuff, I use the SASH method, which stands for saline, application, saline, heparin. And so I'll show you just how it looks in that order on the table. So first, you'll use your alcohol swab, but then saline, application, saline, heparin, and then alcohol cap. In that order, exactly. Okay, so now we're moving to me. I have a portacath, and it comes with an extension, and it comes with this. This is where you put any connections and medications through. And it comes all the way through that, through this, and directly into my heart. Alright, so with me personally, since I just touched my shirt, I'm just going to clean my hands again. So we're going to do all of that niceness. So since my hands are all beautiful and clean, we're going to come to my actual line now. So I have a Y extension, so it's just one that goes like this with two openings. It doesn't matter which one you use because it comes to the same thing. It's not two separate ones, it's the same thing, so it doesn't really matter. So make sure one is closed, and then make sure one is open. We'll use this one. The one that we open, we're going to take off the lid, and we're going to clean with some alcohol. Just circle, 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 and then good amount on the top. Awesome. So the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to come to the saline. So we already got the air out of it, so we're just going to go and take that off. We're going to connect it to our line. You have to push it in and then twist. It kind of has like a child lock kind of feature. The first thing that you're going to do is going to come over here and unclamp your clamp, and then you're going to pull backwards on this syringe. Pulling backwards from the syringe, you're supposed to get blood return, and that ensures that there's no clots and everything is in the right spot. So we're going to pull back. So it's super easy. That's how you know you get blood return, and then you're just going to go and push it all back in. After you're done pushing your 10 cc's of regular saline, you're going to come to your actual medication. Make sure all the bubbles are out, And then you're gonna actually twist off the needle and make sure it's in a safe place if you can't put it directly into the sharps container in that exact moment. And then you're gonna make sure again that there's no air bubbles. And in the same way that you connected the saline, you're gonna connect the medication. So push in, then twist. And then you're gonna push it ever so slowly. It's only 1 cc, 1 milliliter, so it's very tiny. So yep. And there we go. And so after that, you twist it off. You're gonna come to the next saline. This is your second saline. Again, make sure that you did get all of the air out, and you're gonna do the same thing. Push in, then twist, and then you're gonna push really slow again. Yep. So after you finish your 10 milliliters of water, you're gonna come to the heparin. Make sure there's no air in it. Then you're gonna push and twist. And I only use about half of it because it's very strong. So then there you go. You're gonna untwist it. You're gonna get your alcohol cap. Take this little thing off, the cover, and then you're just gonna screw it on like anything. There you go, and then you're gonna clamp right here, and then clamp this little doodad right here. And that's it. So hopefully by then, I could get some relief and I'm not puking. So, I hope that helped. And this is for you, baby.